Welcome to another episode of Eat Smoke Drink. Today I'm going to review the Masam Samaroli Clynelish 54.6%. It is 2004 to 2021. Okay, so that is 17 years old. Is that right? My math is right? I'm Chinese, I should get that right. Math, all about math. So I'm looking at this whiskey. I put in a sample bottle to make sure. I am putting it in a sample bottle to make sure I preserve the quality, because when it's all low, you don't really want it degrading anymore. Okay, non-chill filtered, non-colored. Look, I love Clynelish. Clynelish is one of the simple pleasures in life. Okay, a Clynelish is one of the simple pleasures in life. Waxy, delicious, green apple. But when it's a Masam Samaroli, I am hoping like shit it is going to be delicious. 292 bottles of this expression, okay? That's a tag there. Weird bottle though. The bottle is a strange one. It's not very stackable. It's not very easy to put on the shelf, but it is certainly unique and quite eye-catching. It looks like an old apothecary bottle, you know? You go in there and selling witch's brew. Anyway, let's get nosing. Ooh. That's strange. Very spirituous on the nose. Initially, you're not getting much Clynelish out of that. But now, after a few sniffs, I'm starting to get that Clynelish character. But actually, for a Clynelish, it's very, very strange. Once again, I'm using the butt plug glass because it is something that lets you nose it a lot better than your normal glass. I don't usually drink with this glass, but just for pure nosing, and when I drink super premium stuff, this is my go-to glass, okay? Ooh. That's strange. Not your standard Clynelish waxiness in there. Getting menthol. Peppermint, shall I say, actually? Menthol and peppermint. It smells like menthol crystals, actually. Green apple, you do get that. Okay, the waxiness is starting to come through. Slight oak. There's a meaty baconiness to that, which is strange. A slight bacon smell. That's a bit strange. I don't know where that's coming from. I'm guessing it's a bourbon cask, strong in vanilla. Sickly coconut influence. I'm guessing it is definitely a bourbon cask, also for the color as well. But color can be deceiving. But let's see if it says. So I don't really look at the description and all that shit. Let's see if it says what it is. No. Nothing. You know what? The nose is relatively subdued, quite tight. Tight like a tiger. Very tight nose. To be honest, the nose is quite two-dimensional. I'm not getting a huge amount from the nose. The nose is very tight and two-dimensional. I'm not getting much, apart from what I've said so far. There's a greenness to the nose. I don't know what it is. The greenness is probably the cucumber peel. Cucumber skin. That's the closest I can think. There's a grassiness. Like a leafy salad. Like a shitty leafy salad. I say shitty because no one likes, you don't want friends with salad. But the nose is relatively two-dimensional and tight. So let's get sipping and see what happens. Got a hit to it. Wow, that's delicious. That's quite delicious, I might say. It's quite a good balance between youthfulness and barrel influence. I would say it's more on the youthful side. It's not the oldest whiskey, 17 years, but look, it is yummy. It is very, very Moorish. Soft butter, quite malty. Popcorn, fresh popcorn, buttery and butter popcorn. It's quite youthful though, quite spiritus in the palate, but it's not a negative thing usually all the time. Okay, it's not always negative, but it's certainly not a very, very old palate in terms of barrel influence. You still get a youthful bump in there. Orange peel, citrus forward, I can't stop salivating. It's quite acidic. Can't stop salivating. It's really quite a sticky, oily substance. But to be honest, it's not overly complex. It's not overly complex. It's a zesty dram. It pops. The finish is quite long, but the finish is very spiritus. It's very youthful. You can still get a bit of new make in there. The barrel must have been tight. The barrel must have been tight and just very, very stingy, the barrel. It is not something that makes you think about the universe and the meaning of life. It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that at all. Rosewater, slight nuttiness, sweetness, sugar syrup. That's about it that I'm getting. Quite youthful. Look, I'm going to call it now. I'm 50-50 on this bottle. In saying that, every Clynelish by Masam Samaroli, I will probably buy anyway, because it is a hell of an experience every time. It's always the name. It could be the name. It could be the placebo, the name. But bottom line, Clynelish is phenomenal. I love Clynelish. It's so good. But this one I'm 50-50 on. Is it something that I would buy again? Probably not. It's not something that I would say it's compelling as hell. No, I don't think it's compelling as hell. It is good drinking. Yeah, look, it's good drinking. I'd say that you can definitely pair this with a cigar. I would pair this with a peppery beast. Or a delicious, strong, natural Padron. But a peppery beast would be good. Nicaraguan or a Dominican would be fantastic with this. Something a ligero would be awesome with this. Sort of on the sweet and citrusy side. But it's not something that I would commit horrendous crimes for. It's not something that I would say to you, go out there and buy it straight away. No, it's not. In fact, I would even go as far as saying, for some reason, it is missing that Clynelish spirit, that Clynelish joy. It's missing that Clynelish joy. Not quite there. It's too, even though it's 17 years old, it just tastes too young to me. Too spiritus. I can't. Look, it's a 50-50 for me. I don't really like bagging shit on this channel, but it's not something that I would gravitate towards again. But thank you for joining me today. Until next time, make sure you eat, smoke, drink. If you've had this before, let me know your thoughts. What are your thoughts on this, actually? I'm curious to see what you guys think out there. Cheers.